Hello there. It's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Choose your photo from the lineup. Well, I will say to everyone, hello people who have access to the internet and who are currently using it to watch this video. My name is Pun Food. Or just Pun if you prefer. Okay, so you're Pun Food. A fine name that is. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? Well, let me tell you. People who have access to the internet. His name is Barry. Barry, is it? That's your friend's name? Or just Bear if you prefer. Alright, Pun Food, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on and leap into the world of Pokemon. Right-o, Mr. Tree Man. Despite the exploration team's best efforts, the rare, oddly colored Pokemon eluded detection. The rumored red Gyarados failed to appear, even fleetingly, to the crestfallen team. So cool. That concludes our special report. Search for the red Gyarados! Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. Well, here we are. And here we should be going over what this is, because this is a Pokemon Shining Pearl Nuzlocke. Yeah, so here's what's going to be happening. Nuzlocke rules. I feel like everybody on the internet now says this. You can only catch the first Pokemon on the route that you see. If your Pokemon faints, it dies, and you have to nickname all your Pokemon. Some secondary rules. I'm including the set battle style. Just because, whatever. And no items in battle. That's, basic, but other than that, it's just a standard Nuzlocke. Where is it? Autosave, want to turn that off for recording purposes, because, yeah, background. Anything else I need to change? I think, nope. Battle effects on, set, manual, automatic. Okay. Righto. And I should actually probably wait to make a save until I finish this recording. But, yeah. This is a Nuzlocke. This is not my first time through this game. I have beaten it. But I will let you know, I did have to use items in battle to beat it. So, hopefully I won't have to do that this time because I'm not allowing items in battle. Well, that's not entirely true. I'm allowed to use one item against a boss trainer. But that's it. So that can be well, it can't be a revive because Nuzlocke. It can be a potion or an antidote or something, but only one. You know. And only against boss trainers, which would be like, should I do spoilers? I don't want to do spoilers. But I'll let you know if it's a boss battle by basically shouting, "Boss battle!" before the thing. Actually, I might just take a sound clip of that and just overlay it over anytime there's a boss battle. That would be hilarious, in my opinion. Anyway, let's go downstairs and talk to her mom. Pun Food. Barry came calling for you a little while ago. I don't know what it was about, but I didn't mean to click A. I wanted to read your dialogue. Okay, whatever. Oh yes, Pun Food. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... Okay, thank you. Now, off we go. But first, did you know, technology just blows me away! I mean, now you can play with people around the world wirelessly! I'm so excited I can't even speak right! Anyway, and this is Twin Leaf Town, fresh and free. Anyway, thud! What was that about? Oh, hey, Pun Food! I'm going to the lake, you should come too, and be quick about it. Okay, Pun Food, I'm finding you 1 million if you're late! Oh, jeez, forgot something! What'd you forget, Barry? Did you forget the fact that I'm gonna demolish you at every turn? That's something you don't want to forget. I better take my pad and guide you too. Oh, hey, Muffin! We're going to the lake. I'll be waiting you on the road. It's 20 minutes before 8. Well, we don't want to be late because I don't have 10 million. Not yet, at least. Actually, do I ever get 10 million? No, even when I beat the game and sold all my stuff, I didn't have anywhere near 10 million. So yeah, we can't afford to pay that. Yeah, you saw the news report on TV, you know, search for furious Pokemon in the lake. This is something I've seen. What are you gonna do if I find Pokemon like... Anyway, yeah, let's go to the lake. Nice thinking, Barry. Like... Professor, there isn't anything out of the ordinary on the inner side either. I may have been mistaken. I feel like this isn't the voice I gave him earlier. Something appears to be different than it was before, but... fine. It's enough that we have seen the lake. Dawn, we're leaving. Professor, how are you enjoying being back in Sinnoh after being away for 4 years? It must be exciting again. There is one thing I can say. There are many rare kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh. The region should serve us very well in regard to our studies. Excuse me, let us pass, please. I beg your pardon. We'll be on our way. What's up? Hey, brother! What's that? Don't go to progress? No problem, Pokemon, come on! What are you supposed to do? What's going on? Alright! Time to choose our starter! Tiny Leaf Pokemon, Turtwig. The Chimp Pokemon, Chimchar. Or the Penguin Pokemon, Piplup. Now, this is technically my first official Nuzlocke. Every other Nuzlocke I've done before, I've died. Or at least gotten to the point where I just didn't feel like seeing it through. So hopefully, since this is going up on YouTube, I'll feel obligated to do so and actually complete a Nuzlocke this time. But, for a Nuzlocke, since I'm scared about being able to you know, actually do good, we're gonna want a Pokemon that's strong, that can take things out quickly, and battles fast. Someone that can take hits, and that's one of my favorite types in the game. Let's go with Turtwig. Not the most ideal first matchup, but technically the Nuzlocke hasn't begun until we get Pokeballs. Though I will say, rather, the opportunity to get Pokeballs, because, well, you'll see in a few minutes. I will also say that I'm playing by the rule where if I have Pokemon still alive in the PC, those don't count. If I get a whiteout, it's game over. So, we're going to tackle this thing and hope it doesn't kill us. Though, it doesn't really matter. I wonder, can you lose this battle? I mean, it's probably programmed in such a way that you really can't. But we're just going to spam tackle until this thing dies. And it appears we have a speed tie. Okay. It feels like they could have done, like, what they did in Sword and Shield. And given you, like, an easy first win. Like, in Sword and Shield, it didn't take this long for the first Pokemon to go down. I guess that's the one thing I like about modern Pokemon games, as opposed to pre-Gen 6. You know, you're not stuck in a tackle match the whole time. You usually have, like, a stab move, or, you know, the battle's programmed to go easily, as opposed to earlier generations where, you know, you had to, like, you know, tackle the whole one. So, you know, I guess that's, I don't know. Do I like modern Pokemon more than older Pokemon? Probably. Have I really played older Pokemon games? No, I played Pokemon White version and decided it was too slow and I had to grind too much towards the end, and I just stopped. And I was like, no. Where are those Pokemon to play? You know, so, I guess that's how it goes. Oh, there's the briefcase. The professor would have been furious if I'd lost it. Huh? Oh no! Did you use the Pokemon that were in here? You did? Oh my gosh, what's the professor going to say? This is so not good. I'll take this briefcase for now. My Pokemon. Anyway. Though I will say I do really like these games. These games? Well, yeah, these games. I only have Shining Pearl, but, like, I do still really like these games. The art style, I just love it. I love how they took, like, the style of the sprites and put it in 3D. I also love that they made it a lot nicer in that all your Pokemon gain experience, because that is such a nice thing. Let me tell you, on my main save, even with everyone getting experience, I was still underleveled, which definitely shows that the original games probably had a really bad game balancing issue where you were nowhere near close to the final boss's level. These games, at least, you're only like a couple levels lower, you know. This is what this area is. I heard from Dawn that you used our Pokemon. Let me see them, please. Turtwig and Chimchar. I see, that's how it is. Dawn, I'm going back to my lab. Oh, that's not the professor. Okay, Professor, please wait for me. I think you should visit our lab later. Okay, see you. And by later, they mean right now. Those are angry because the other ones are more Pokemon and so ones you go. And so now we're back home. But yeah, I definitely will say these games are definitely not my most favorite games, but they're the most recent ones that are currently out at the time of this recording. Should be obvious considering this is probably going to get uploaded like in a couple of days from when I'm recording it. But still, what did Mom say? Oh. Wow, I can't believe that happened to you. Am I ever glad that both you and Barry are unharmed.
The professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sandjump Town. I've heard that he is well known for his studies on Pokemon. I hear he's also quite intimidating. Punfood, I think you need to visit him in Sandjump Town. You need to properly explain why he had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure he will understand. Oh, I know, Pun, put these on.
Running shoes!
Going to Sandjump Town is like an adventure in of itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions.
Tilt the left stick firmly and dash about faster than ever before. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure.
Well, isn't that just nifty?
It is. Anyway, yeah, now we walk faster, which is nice. Oh.
Wild Pokemon lurk in tall grass. They can come bursting out at any time. So if you're wanting to battle wild Pokemon, just walk in tall grass. If you want to avoid walking wild Pokemon, then stay out of the tall grass.
Fair enough. Trainer tips. Don't be shy. Talk to anyone and everyone when you happen to see. By talking to people, you get invaluable information and advice. What was I saying about these games? Oh, yeah. These games are definitely not my favorite. I guess I should probably talk to you first. If your Pokemon health, HP, low, go home, get rest. Yeah. And you give me potions. Work at Pokemart, Pokemon health. I'm gonna assume that since this is Nuzlocke, all of you know how to play Pokemon. But I am still gonna be using this as a semi-walkthrough as long as I don't die. Perfect timing. Anyway, I'm going to be using this as a semi-walkthrough, but it's, yeah, primarily a Nuzlocke, assuming you know what a Pokemon game is. However, I'm not going to be spoiling anything, again, just in case there are those who are using this as a walkthrough. You know, whatever. Anyway, now back to, like, an actual conversation. These are definitely not my favorite Pokemon games. They're certainly, I think, in my opinion, better than Black and White. Just because I didn't have to grind as much to beat the game. But story-wise and just gameplay-wise, they're definitely not the best. They're maybe on par with Black and White. The story, I feel like, is worse than Black and White's, but I think the gameplay and just general movesets of the Pokemon are definitely a lot better. Still, though, I think my favorite games are probably still going to be X and Y. Probably nostalgia. Probably also I like the vivid colors in X and Y. I like, you know, I like the starter choices. I like, you know, fossils. I like the pseudo, you know, I like the legendaries. I like the evil team. I think X and Y's evil team is one of the best plans in story for evil people, obviously. You know, of any in Pokemon's history. Team Magma and Team Aqua are a close second, you know. So, I think Team Galactic, honestly, is one of the worst evil teams. You know, like, and I can respect Team Rocket and Team Skull as just criminals without really an end of the world thing, but I think as far as ending the world and starting anew sort of goes, Team Galactic kind of sucks, you know. Anyway, dialogue.
Oh, there you are. Please come with me. The professor is waiting.
Did you really need to walk me like a couple steps to be like, this is it, our Pokemon research lab? Side! What the hell is your Pokemon? The hell, guys, is totally out of the Pokemon here.
Wow, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside.
Finally, you've come, Pun. Was it? Let me see that Pokemon again. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Alrighty then, I'll give that Turtwig to you as a gift. Now that it's yours, would you like to give it a nickname? Yes, I would, because it's part of the rules.
But now I have to nickname this Pokemon, and that's a hard struggle, because I don't want to nickname it after my other Turtwig, because then I would feel bad if this thing dies. So, guess I have to actually think of a good nickname for this thing. Oh my god, this is so hard. Well, let's see, it's sort of a turtle with grass and plants and stuff. Maybe like a bush? No. Maybe we're gonna name it. We're gonna name it Root.
Okay, I see. And you're happy with that nickname?
Yes.
Your friend Barry told me what happened at the lake. I heard you battled very well despite it being your first time. And from what I can see, there is a growing bond between you and that Pokemon. Though it is still young. That is why I would like to entrust you with Turtwig.
I'm so glad that you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I can't say... I just can't say... Why is it just that trips me? Oh, whatever.
Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. My name is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me?
No.
I can stand here without speaking for hours. I'm a very patient man. Let me ask you again, Pun. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me?
No.
I can stand here without speaking for hours. I am a very patient man. Let me ask you again, Pun. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me?
No.
I can stand here without speaking for hours. I am a very patient man. Let me ask you again, Pun. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me?
No. 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 See, I can stand here without saying anything but no for longer than you can, Rowan. It's not that hard. Though, I am supposed to be doing a Nuzlocke, so I'm sure people will get disappointed if, like, I, don't do that. And it seems like he's not letting me go until I say yes.
I can stand here without speaking for hours! I am a very patient man! Let me ask you again, Pun. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me?
Yes.
Good answer.
It's not really a good answer. It's the answer that lets me progress.
That Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Pun Food, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon.
I've got one too.
Nobody cares, Don. When you walked up a Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Pun Food, your grand adventure begins right now!
The Pokemon that I used for the first time was Piplup. If you would have chosen Piplup at the lake, we'd have the same Pokemon now.
Unfortunately, I can't do that because brand loyalty to grass types.
Not that it matters, but... Anyways, I'm Dawn.
Hi, Dawn. I'm not Dawn. Well, more accurately, to the people who have access to the internet and who are currently using it to watch this video, my name is Pun Food. Or just Pun if you prefer.
I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokedex.
Again, nobody cares, Dawn. No, you didn't! What are you talking about? Just go already. Who are you? I'm Dawn's father! Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your family, okay? Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. It's just, you know, your daughter seems to think that just because she got her Pokedex earlier, she's better than me. Even though I am better because I clearly stole a start. Wait, no, that's worse. Well, I'm better because I've already beaten this game. And this is a second playthrough for the channel and as a Nuzlocke. So take that, Mr. Dawn's family man. Geez, some people.
Okay, Punfood, I'll act as your mentor.
No, you won't. No, you don't. I won't. No, wait, I will. This is required. You know why I like modern Pokemon games? Because they let you just skip tutorials like this nowadays. At least in Sword and Shield. But even then, the tutorials, you know, aren't, like, this bad in X and Y, or Sun and Moon, or Sword and Shield. What were you even saying? Potions or something? Okay, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, Pokemart. Pokemon Center. First things first, the Pokemon Center. For those of you that don't know what Pokemon is, even though I'm assuming that you know what it is, this is where you heal. Turtwig's just so cute on the screen. Man. Then, over here, is the Pokemart. This is where you buy stuff. In later Pokemon games, they blend these two things, as well as the move reminder and move deleter and nickname guy. But unfortunately, we're playing a remake of a really old game that kind of sucks at being convenient, so we have to go to a Pokemart to buy things, and it sucks. Anyway, we're going to start off by buying 10 Pokeballs, because that gives us an extra one on the house. Anyway, now that we're all set to go, we can go get our first encounter on Route 201, considering we have to head home anyway. But this is Sand Gem Town, Town of Sand. Self-explanatory. And this is Dawn's house, which we will never be entering ever. Anyway, time for an encounter. Let's go. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Wait, I'm playing it this night. Okay. Where's a Bidoof? Now, Bidoof isn't too bad. Though, it would only be really good if we were playing when HMs were still required you to actually consider them as part of when you're planning for the game. But we no longer do have to do that, so Bidoof is actually kind of a subpar encounter. It's not too bad, and I mean, what else do you expect? At least it means that we narrow down, you know, one of the Pokemon that's on pretty much every route, right here in the beginning, before it can become too problematic. And I forgot to check Turtwig's nature. I should probably do that. Anyway, Bidoof! It constantly gnaws on logs and rocks to whittle its teeth, to whittle down its front teeth. It nests alongside water. I'm pretty sure those are like actual, like an actual entry from Diamond and Pearl. I'm not sure on that, but it seems like it because it seems so simple compared to modern entries. Modern entries nowadays are like, Bidoof, it waits alongside water for people to come floating down the river so it can gnaw at its corpses, their corpses. Like, that's modern Pokemon entries compared to like previous ones where it's just like it gnaws and stuff, water. Anyway,
gotta name this thing. So, I guess we'll name it. We will name it accordingly. I think there's only one name we can do. It's him. Funny joke. Anyway. Now, we could go home, or we could fight Pokemon to level up. Well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to walk... Actually, what we do have to do, though, is that there is a hidden item right here. 1 potion, to be exact. And that's not really gonna do too much, except give us 1 free 20-point healing, but it's fine. It's a nice thing to pick up, and it's very simple to remember. Anyway, hi Mom, I'm back. I'm ready to... Welcome home, Pun Food. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? I just made dinner. Take a quick rest, dear. I don't know why you have us rest and, like, talk to us like the general, you know, resting dialogue before going into the story stuff. Anyway. What's up, Pun? Wow! Professor Owen asked you to do something that big? Okay, dear. Go for it. I keep clicking the button too early. Oh, I know. Pun, I've got something that you'll find useful. The guidebook. AKA, me. Because I know everything about this game. Ask me anything. I'll be able to answer it. That's a guidebook. It's useless to you because you've already played this game and you know everything. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, Kitty. Whatever. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I hate it when they separate the stuff based on lines. It makes it hard to read and just makes me skip things and do it all wrong and not put spacing correctly. Yeah, you just want to go out and live an exciting life instead of staying here. Sure it does. Okay, Mom. I don't need the guidebook! Excuse me, is my little Barry here? Oh no, he's not. Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, Pun will deliver that to him. Whatever. Won't you, Pun? Oh, really? Okay, whatever. Parcel! Yay! And we have to go to Jubilife City. Okay, cool. We're gonna go catch up with Barry now. Oh, Pun! You're forgetting something important. Oh, yeah! I forgot to zoom in on my face today! It's always important to remember to zoom in on your face. Man, I just realized I skipped through some of that dialogue. I hope it wasn't important. It was probably just talking about the fact I forgot to zoom in on my face. We already got our encounter for this area, but I don't like you. Okay, let's go into some damage calculation stuff. Now, when fighting an enemy Pokemon, you can check your move info, which gives you, your base power and effects of the move and accuracy and stuff. This is great. It also tells you what's effective and not very effective and blah blah blah. However, the one thing you want to pay mind to is damage calculations. Even if something says not very effective, it might be better than using just a normally effective move, especially if it's stab. If a move is stab, it benefits from same type attack bonus. STAB, stab. Now, same type attack bonus gives the moves a 1.5 multiplier of damage. Meaning that this grass type move, since I'm a grass type, if I use this grass type move, it'll do 60 damage instead of 40 because 40 times 1.5 is 60. However, we have to calculate into account that this Starly resists our grass type attacks by half, meaning that the move will be cut in power by half. So you can now do damage calculations as 40 times 1.5 divided by 2, or you can do it as 40 divided by 2 times 1.5. Either way, you get the same result if it only does 30 damage to tackle compared to tackle, which does 40, and I still forgot to check our Turtwig's nature. Anyway, so tackle is the better move in this case. But there will be scenarios where you're going to have a more powerful move that's going to do more, even though it's not very effective. And it dropped our attack, so this is probably going to take another 2 turns to kill. Anyway, tackle again. Starly did 1 point of damage. Yeah, Turtwig's great for early game right now because Pokemon can only really do 1 or 2 damage to it, especially if it has a defense buffing nature. You aren't going to encounter many special attacks, and the ones you do are going to be electric type, which Turtwig resists, making it, in my opinion, the best starter for the early game. Not to mention it has a type advantage against the first gym, which is great. And against the second gym, it resists most of the Pokemon. Against the third gym, well, nothing special. But against the fourth gym, it also is super effective. And against the sixth gym, it's also super effective. And the eighth gym, it's super effective. Honestly, only point where it really struggles is the Elite Four, but even then it's strong against one of the members, so like, I don't know. I think it's one of the best. Though, that could just be me, and it is. I know people like Chimchar. Anyway. But, I guess, I do want to quickly check one last thing, and that is our nature. Okay, Root and him. Root is sassy, and it's vain. Okay, hold on a second. I forget natures and stuff. Alright. Let's see here. Nature, okay, that's cool. Characteristics is what I'm more worried about. I'm gonna say somewhat vain is... Yes, somewhat vain is special defense. Anything along the lines of, you know, being willed or defiant, you know, sort of, you know, that sort of way, will give you a special defense boost. Anything along the lines of, you know, it's lazy, will give you HP boost. Anything along the lines of energetic will give you attack boost. Anything along the lines of being sturdy will give you defense boost. Anything about really thought or being clever will give you special attack. Anything about being, well, quick will give you speed. It's basic gist of it. And then for natures versus characteristics. Characteristics only give you buffs. However, natures are more different. Natures give you a buff and a debuff. For example, Sassy gives a buff to our special defense and a debuff to our speed. Which is good because Turtwig isn't really going to be outspeeding anything anyway. I would have preferred if it gave a buff to defense, just because then we would have had a special defense and a defense buff, but it's fine, you know. Or even attack, but it kind of doesn't matter. Anyway, Bidoof. This thing has increased HP from its characteristic, and from its nature, it has decreased special attack, but increased speed. It's not the best. It has increased HP and increased speed. So, yeah, it could outspeed things, but that means it's going to have to rely on its physical attack, even though Bidoof is sort of built to be a mixed attacker. It's not the best, but it can be worked around, and it's not like it doesn't get any access to good physical moves. I think these two, honestly, have pretty good natures. At least it's not damaging, you know, all of their stats. or their most prominent stats. So, I think it's good. But, I think for now, though, my name has been, and will be tomorrow, and the day after that, and always will be, Pun Food. Maybe I should get a better outro.